Wait a minute, hold up. Did I hear this right, fellas? Your man DC Daniel Cormier is now defending Amanda Nunes, saying she had every right to pull out. DC, now you know everybody that's mad at her is gonna be mad at you. Did you do this on purpose, DC? Are you trying to rile us up? Let me talk to DC 5 seconds before we start talking. Y'all give me 5 seconds. Let me say this. DC, you got Amanda back? But this feel like a chess move though. Wait, I ain't saying you ain't got her back. Wait, this feel like a chess move though. One more. DC, you got Amanda back, right? But this feel like a chess move though. I ain't saying you ain't got her back. Whoa, but this feel like a chess move though. It's your boy Amazing Eric. Amazing Eric Sports. Let's get into this, people. Let's chop this one up. Let's go, man. All right. So, as all of you already know, and you probably already seen, multiple outlets have sourced this and posted this. I saw this on MMA Mania. I'll put that link in the description box. Great website. They do great work there. So, your man DC, I say his name Cormier. I say that brother's name wrong so much, I'm just going to call him DC. Y'all know who I'm talking about. So, DC comes out and defends Amanda. First of all, he dropped a few interesting things that made me think. They made me think. Because I've been kind of hard on Amanda, but they did make me think. Amanda's never pulled out of a fight before. He also cited that she's actually already beaten Valentina Shevchenko. We already knew that. That's not new, but just the thought of it. So is she really scared of her? She also put Ronda Rousey and Misha Tate both into retirement off the beating she gave them. And they were 2 brutal beatings. So this is not a woman who seems to be scared of people. Well, maybe she's scared of some people. I'm just saying. My original thought was she just didn't take training serious enough. Go back and watch my video on that. I'm not going to repeat that. Go back and watch my video on that. I've given my thoughts on as to why I think she pulled out. But DC came and did this, and there's 2 things I want to cover in this. Now, let's get into what DC said. DC also said something about Dana White that I think is critical that we need to point out here. You know, Dana White said that she will never headline another event right now. I told everybody when they first said that, I told some of my peeps, Dana White is a guy who talks in the moment. That's what you got to love about him. He's going to say what he's feeling. Like DC said, he's a straight shooter. I personally have told you guys on previous videos, I think the Amanda Nunes, Valentina Shevchenko, well, it's going to be part 2, but it's going to kind of be part 3 because we didn't get to see part 2. So part 2.5, I think this will be even bigger now that she pulled out. Controversy sells. Again, controversy sells. Whenever something like this is surrounding a match, it makes that much more people more interested in it. So I think we will get the fight, and I think it'll get even more pay-per-views, and I do think Dana White will put it on in the main event. I think Dana was just emotional, and he was upset. And as a boss of a company, when you have paying customers who's already paid their pay-per-view money, he had every right to be upset with his main event fighter pulling out on the day of the fight. I'm not mad at Dana White for being upset right there. Quick disclaimer, just because I agree that Dana White had a right to be upset and frustrated and mad and whatever else you want to say because his main event star pulled out the night of the fight does not mean I support everything he said about Amanda Nunes. Does not mean I support everything he does or every move he makes. I am not, nor have I been, nor will I ever will be a Dana White fanboy. Okay, just needed to say that. Carry on, guys. So, anyway, beyond that, DC said these things, but this is deeper about DC. DC has a fight coming up, and lest we forget a few interviews. Now, I've been noticing DC saying this. DC has been saying, well, if I can't get the cheers, I might as well be the villain. He said that on a couple of different occasions. So for DC to place himself right in the line of fire, because we know Amanda is under heavy fire right now. He placed himself right in the line of fire. That's why I said he has her back. But this feels like a chess move. It feels like DC is making himself the villain because he's realized the path for his money and the path for his pay-per-view sales just might come from him being the villain. We see this. We see this written all over the huge crossover match that we have coming between Floyd Mayweather and Conor McGregor. Conor is the villain and he's the hero. And DC seems to see now that maybe I can pick up my sales, make more people more interested in my fight, make more people talk about me if I can actually be the villain too. And brother, DC, if you are listening to this, let me tell you, defending Amanda Nunes right now will definitely put you on your way to your path, because people are coming at you for saying this. I made a video and I wasn't even defending Amanda, and people came at me for it. That's how mad people are at Amanda right now, because she pulled out against the bullet. Now, we all want to see this fight. What do you guys think? I just want to discuss DC defending her. What do you think about that? Are you more upset with DC now that he said that? Are you more upset with him? Do you think DC could be doing this strategically speaking? Do you think DC could be moving some pieces on the chessboard on us right now? What do you think? Get in the comment section and tell me. The one thing I know I think is we're going to see this fight, and I think it's going to be a heck of a fight. I can't wait to see it, because I think Amanda's going to come back hungry, and I know Valentina's going to be ready. Valentina don't play games like that. I'm going to make another video. Probably the next one will pop up will be about Valentina and how serious I think she is and how locked in I think she is. Okay, guys, if you haven't subscribed, we talk about all combat sports here. Your boy, Amazing Eric Sports. Hit me up on Twitter, at Amazing Eric Sports. No, I'm sorry, at Amazing Sports. At Amazing Sports on Twitter. Also, hit me up on Instagram. Same thing, at Amazing Sports. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. You guys have a nice day. Live, laugh, love. Why don't you try loving somebody? It's so much easier than being mad all the time. Have a good day, fellas. Peace. Ow!